methodology is feasible in the proposed timelines, and this will mean we should see measurable changes in process measures associated with the implementation of ERAS Plus, and in turn, we should see measurable changes in patient outcomes. In common with many scale-up initiatives, we are also likely to see context-specific variation in how ERAS Plus is implemented, and so we should expect to see variation in process and outcome measures across sites. With this in mind, we are proposing 3 related evaluation questions. 1, to what extent was ERAS scaled up across participating NHS trusts? 2, what is the impact of scaling up ERAS Plus on system level, process and outcome measures? And 3, how did implementation of ERAS Plus vary across NHS trusts? To answer these questions, we'll take advantage of a 2-phase rollout of ERAS Plus. Here, 3 trusts from South Greater Manchester will take part in a phase 1 implementation between months 4 and 9. Then, 3 NHS trusts from North Greater Manchester will join a phase 2 implementation between months 10 and 15. To further strengthen the design, we will also identify comparator sites from outside the Greater Manchester region. Data collection at all sites will start during a phase 0, a baseline, and run to completion of phase 2. This approach creates a quasi-experimental cluster design, similar to a step wedge design. Here we can compare across the NHS trust groups before and after each phase to provide a relative estimate of the implementation of ERAS Plus and also on impacts on patient outcomes. Along with this more kind of quantitative approach, we'll also plan to conduct a series of qualitative interviews to understand what participants at NHS trusts experience as barriers or enablers to the implementation of ERAS Plus. These interviews will provide us with insights into how scale-up may vary across NHS trusts. The feedback on all end-of-phase analysis will be provided to the central scale-up team in a series of what we'll call facilitated milestone meetings. These meetings will be chaired by a Halo executive and will focus on reflecting on how the initial theory of change may need to be amended as the scale-up phases progress. This is a kind of form of rapid cycle evaluation. The meetings will be carefully documented so any changes can be understood and captured as part of a wider evaluation.